What's going on, YouTube? Today I want to talk about something very important to me, and I bet it's important to you as well. And that's the only thing stopping you from your goals and dreams is So I wanted to make this video in the gym, but I didn't want everybody growling and yelling, hooping and hollering when I'm trying to convey this message, right? So you got me in the very spacious vehicle that my wife owns, right? Anyways, so what I meant by the only thing stopping you from your goals and dreams is your mindset and your emotions. I really meant that because there are three things that you can dive into to really understand your mindset and your emotions. And that's starting off with limiting beliefs, right? And how to overcome them. And let's start off with getting on the same page with our vocabulary, right? Limiting beliefs might mean something different to you than they do to me. So limiting beliefs, for the sake of this video, mean beliefs that are holding you back from achieving what you want to achieve. Can we be on the same page with that? All right, so when I was going through the stages of trying to be, and I'm not even going to call myself a content creator, I'm just going to call myself a guy that wants to share a message. When I was going through the stages of trying to convey my message, I thought that because I had a 5th grade vocabulary that people wouldn't understand what I was saying. But really, that was just a limiting self-belief. There are a lot of people that would benefit from a lowered vocabulary. You don't have to think about it too much. There's a lot of people in college, in high school, that would understand what I'm saying, and they don't have to use a lot of mental calories, right? They're not burning up here just to get what I'm saying. So just because you have maybe a lower vocabulary, it's all good. You still can convey a good message. That was a limiting self-belief that I had. And there are ways that you can overcome your limiting self-beliefs. A great way to start is to challenge those limiting self-beliefs. If you don't think you can do something, look back in the past. If you have facts of completing or doing a simple task, then use that as motivation. Use that as data that you can overcome those limiting self-beliefs. There's another way that has helped me significantly in overcoming my limiting self-beliefs, and that's seeking out support. It's all good if you need some help. The reason why being vulnerable is power is because you have the awareness that you can ask for help in order to grow in a specific area of your life. That indeed is power. Number 2, the power of, speaking of power, the power of emotional resilience, right? When you have emotional resilience, you're able to achieve goals you never thought you could. Just because you blow up sometimes, or it feels like your emotions are out of whack in times of challenge and adversity, doesn't mean you can't build on the power of having those emotions. Having emotions, we all have emotions, but it's about the resilience. It's about what are you going to do to overcome that adversity while you're dealing with your emotions. A great way to deal with those emotions like fear, doubt, and anxiety are mindfulness practices. Literally deep down in yourself, I'm talking real slow, I don't know why right now, but deep down in yourself, you can emotionally regulate whatever's going on. You just have to be specific about your emotions. A lot of us, we tend to say that we're stressed out or we have anxiety, but we don't know why. So look around, be aware of your surroundings, and ask yourself, do trees make you anxious? Does that neighbor stress you out? Does your car make you angry? What makes you angry so that you can take the right steps, make a plan to assess that emotion strategically? It's all about how do we approach these emotions. Once you're able to dial in what's really going on, you're able to build your emotional resilience so that you can achieve goals without getting derailed by your emotions. Back when I was growing up, I was in my early 20s, I would have these people just annoy the crap out of me. It's because when I was growing up, I wouldn't have siblings around. I pretty much grew up as an only child, so therefore I was pretty selfish. Mine, mine, mine. This is my toy. This is my way. This is pretty much my house, right? So when I was at the time of where I needed to share things with people, I really didn't know how to. So at that time, I had a lot of anger and I had a lot of animosity towards that person. But that wasn't that person's fault. It was my fault. And it was my job to look deep down into what was really going on. And the second that I was aware of what was going on, I was able to assess that situation and grow from understanding where my emotions were at. And that's true emotional resilience. And I believe you can gain and build on top of your emotional resilience as well. And last but not least, number 3, creating a growth mindset for success. And a lot of people think they have a growth mindset when really they have a fixed mindset. And now let me describe the two. So a growth mindset looks at challenges as opportunities to grow. A fixed mindset looks at challenges and they're stuck. They're stuck in the same place. A growth mindset looks at ways to learn, progress, improve, and grow. A fixed mindset doesn't think they can grow, doesn't think they can progress, and thinks they're born to be where they're at. The difference between the two are between your 2 ears. It's really your mindset and how you look at the world. So that if you look at challenges as opportunities to grow, and that could mean sending that text message to that person that you're scared to send that text message to. Look at that as an opportunity to grow. Look at how many doors that could open instead of thinking about, oh, they're not going to reply back to me. I might as well not even send that text message. Or it could be in the professional world, as in applying for that job that you're scared you're not qualified for. A growth mindset would look at that as an opportunity to grow, because what if you got that job? A fixed mindset is saying you're probably not born to have that job. So why apply? If you switch your mindset towards opportunities, you in fact are in a growth mindset. Or if you're looking at learning opportunities as an opportunity to grow as a person and improve as a human being, that in fact is a growth mindset. When I was switching jobs, and this was recently, this was within the last year and a half, there was a point in my day where I didn't think I had the cojones to apply for this job. I didn't think that I was, qualified to apply for this job, right? So for a split second, I thought about not applying for that job. And then I asked myself, am I growing? And it's one of two answers, yes or no. I told myself, no, I'm not growing. So at that point, I had to look at life through a different lens. I had to change my perspective. What if I got that job? So I applied for that job thinking about what if, even though I'm not qualified for that job, what if I got this job? It could change my whole life. And guess what? I didn't get that job. But guess what it did for me? It gave me the confidence to continue growing in different areas of my life. So if you're feeling stuck, try to look at life through a different lens. Try to change your perspective, because you really don't know what could happen. And those are 3 ways that you could get closer to your goals and dreams. But if you're finding yourself stuck, those are 3 ways to get out of what's stopping you from getting to your goals and dreams. I hope you found some value in this episode. You already know what day it is. It's Tuesday. So I hope this was a little bit of motivation for you to boost you throughout the rest of the week. I'll be posting these kind of videos every single Tuesday of every single month of every single year. Catch me on Thursday for my base jumping content. I'll be posting those every single Thursday of every single year. If you would like daily mindset motivational hacks Just check out my shorts. I post every single day on here. I post every single day on my TikTok, every single day on my Instagram, and every single day on my Facebook. So if you're feeling down throughout your week, just put me on for a second. I believe that I can help you out just a little bit. And if that video doesn't hit, just go to the next one, because there is something there for you. You know why? Because I do this for you. So I am serving you. If you want me to talk about something different that can serve you, not just because you want, but that can serve you, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to talk about it. I hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday,